The Magic Man on Journey, accompanied by Miss Rhythm. And now that it's begun, the journey always begins right where it should, here, in the middle. From out of darkness comes the sounds, sounding rhythmic and cryptic, soothing and surreal, repeating and echoing, here and not, there and gone, on the darker side of the tip. And around it revolves, recycling ecliptically into the oblivion of epiphany. Already saturated in it, flowing full force from the center, this is the way it is to begin, in the middle, in the midst of so many ends. Where has your focal point taken your attention? Reset, reawaken, and refocus the third eye to a point beyond the point. Now just move forward into that point of no point. Feeling it rise to meet the fleet and match the beat, till the cup runneth over with it. And like so we go, never stopping to think about it. There is no place for thinking when on a trip, for we would stop to think and thus cease to be moving forward. Continue the cycling. Foreign tongue only accents the mood. Further on, keeping it going. Find the beat to entrance the golden rule is the golden ratio. I'll show it to you on the other end, this end, where it begins. What can one see who has no eyes? You must have the right type of eyes to see the vision we're envisioning, illuminating, dancing, breathing. There and not, here and gone, the wild fire. Breathing, dancing, illuminating. Follow the rabbit to the hole, around the way, down the depths, and into the new charge. Pounding, rounding, about this way then that. Have you seen our mind? Left it lying around here somewhere. I hope it's moving forward as we are. Timelessness is bliss. Time to traverse to the other side of the universe. Second verse, second wave, second coming of the first to ever come. And we came together, arriving separate and uniting beneath the moonglow lighting. Tapping in and soaking within, the texture of skin is transformed into a taste that taps at the root in the heart of the hearth. Wise men say something. Maybe it's nothing. But hidden within, a secret that may present at present everything. Melt into madness. Follow the Mad Hatter as he leads you to the followers. The rabbits are hopping, hop to and through. The eye that never blinks, never winks, because this eye thinks. Rooting through similar channels, waiting for something to drop, and boom! It vibrates throughout the room. It will shake the base, change the game. Now on a new note that reminds the one of the one from old. See how the end begins and the beginning ends, and always on the same line? The middle one. Where once again we found ourselves among ourselves. See now how this connects and continues connecting from one to the next and from the next to the one, our one, this one. Where is everyone? They should be here to witness what only sightless eyes can see. Darkness has beauty. A sight of awe and enlightenment, our new sediment, and you were right here when it happened. But what? Going backward makes it hard to see forward. Back into the rabbit's hole, where the hole of the rabbits keep the hop. And it hops by beating and then repeating, a twitch, a twinkle, a change in tempo. We are magic men and magic women, wink in, wink out, all knowing, no doubt. Catch that last bit, rising up and cutting the truth that reminds the trip to tell the journeyman that it's time to begin. By natural flow the will go, freely moving, orbiting its flying space. Here and there, here and there. We do not despair, but instead become more aware of what it is that exists in here. Where? Far off and out there, or nearby and in here. Where did it go? Same as before. A collection cobbled, clicks and whistles, cut together and hugged again to make something audibly unique. My gift to you, Alice. Now look into the glass, see what it's reflecting back. That face from before, buried in the ruins from the days of yore. Just dust the dust off, Alice. The image is clearer than ever. I see you, and you see me. Together, we. We continue diving headlong into the great unknown, into the great void of space, this black pitch, that deep abyss. Look into my mind's eye and there you will see, you seeing me as I go out to the back by coming in through the front. Don't fear the tap on your shoulder when you turn to see that it was you who tapped you, and it was me who tapped me. We move forward like this all night long and even into the great morning dawn. The right rhythm runs throughout and commands what is there to listen close, closer, or you'll miss it. Did you catch it? Scampering, it scurried away and now hides in plain sight. The right type of eyes to see. The aura surrounding is the surrounding aura. Feel it? Tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. Clock, of what life do you mock? Can't get caught within the feathers of the flock. Spread wide and dive high, down to the spot right above you. Cocoon. Coming out the other way where most go in, we find that we must be unique, must be abnormal for a proper point and purpose. The cats meow, then they purr. Glad to have you here to travel with me on this unplanned trip. And from out of nowhere came somewhere. Alice, are you still out there wandering? Still listening? Though you are worlds away, I can feel you right next to me. Oh, there you are. Better we found each other now before we lost ourselves later. I'll tell you later. The beat dictates to continue moving forward, backward through time until returning again to the beginning a new end in sight. Thus ends the present sighting. Focal point up in the ether where the earth, air, and fire are sharing some insight on a different light. Can't believe we've kept going long after it trailed off into nothing, and with that, have produced something. I am saying these things without speaking these things, nearing the ending and knowing what comes next. We middling, cycling, orbiting. The shape of the door is the same as the cover, a little rectangle box. Grand opening, here or there, could go anywhere, possibly nowhere, but that should be enough to take us somewhere. And notice where our destination has arrived, right where it began, back at the ending. Still moving forward while working backward, and smaller the numbers come down to one. This one, the one that has finally begun. The Magic Man on Journey, accompanied by Miss Rhythm.